he's like, okay, my ultimate is ready. I'm gonna grab the enemy. You trust this guy with all your life. And even though I'm very predictable unless I'm in a bush, I'm gonna grab him, and the whole team is just gonna jump this one individual. Yay!
Alright, right now I'm making an actual good cookie run tier list, and I know what you're looking at. What the
HE
hell?
double hockey stick.
You know what? This was already pre-made, and I had a whole entire list, and then it just reset to the creator of this list. There could be a cookie that comes out in 4 days, so that sucks. But yeah, I'm gonna go over these cookies. Hope I don't have anything in my photos. You know what? I can edit, so I have like editing power. Let me get this list settled to my liking. Okay. Now that I finished copy and pasting, because like I said, I had a list and then it got deleted. And I'm still going to edit the wording on these because the other list, like I said, was a lot better and more refined. So basically, I do not like letter list with A, B, C, and D. No, this isn't school. Those are just letters. So basically, the very top of the list are the best cookies for each class, or they are comparable to the best cookies because let me see, let me have an example. Oh my god, where is she? She's a bruiser, right? Okay. Bruisers are basically attackers. Is that what a bruiser is? I thought a bruiser was a tank. Turns out tanks are actually in the game. I didn't know that. But let me see. I'm sorry, this is gonna take a while. This is horrible. Where'd she go? Okay, she's right there. And this guy's a bruiser. So black pudding cookie and whatever cookie, this blue girl, I'm sorry, she's new, are both bruiser cookies, and I think they are both equally comparable and are allowed to be on this list. All right. Out of all marksmans in the game, though, I know I just randomly went to another thing. Out of all marksmen in the game, would you rather have Tiger Lily cookie, or would you rather have why'd they put her so low? This weird thing. Right, you wouldn't want that weird thing. All right, you wouldn't want her. Cheese beret cookie, is that her name? Wait, I mean, you would want cheese beret cookie, but you wouldn't want tiger lily cookie. I personally don't think cheese beret cookie is that good, but she has really good control. Anyways, I'm just explaining the list right now. I'm not. All right. Now this one is optional, but you still have a better. You still have better, and it's playable. Like, it's not like these cookies are bad. Again, these are not the cookies that will be ranked. They're playable and viable. Viable in rank. I like to see these cookies in rank. This one is situational, why not? And will be seen in a coordinated team. Okay, stop it. Or in a coordinated, I can't spell, by the way. It's not working. Team. And I mean, situational, usable, why not? Or in a coordinated team. You can, I guess you can use them in rank, but I'm not writing that. And then the bottom tier, the absolute bottom tier would be slower. The copy paste didn't work very well. It would be slower, predictable, better options, don't want to see in rank, but if you can, sure. I'm sure it's possible, you know what I mean? It's not like you literally can't do anything at all. Now I'm actually ranking. I'm sorry, had to do a little bit of explaining. Out of all the Brewster cookies in the game, I don't care. I don't think he's all of that. He's probably very, very tanky. He's probably really good. But out of all of the Brewsters in the game, I would not want to see him in rank. He is very predictable. He's very easy to dodge. I don't think he does enough damage. If you say otherwise, please tell me because I don't play him. I have him leveled up and I did play him a little bit, but I don't think he's all of that, right? And you would have to do a lot of investment to use him. Another cookie would be Peppermint Cookie. Peppermint Cookie is a nice healer. He does damage, but I would rather see Watermelon Cookie than Peppermint Cookie. His attacks are very slow for him to do damage, and Watermelon Cookie is like damage, damage, damage consistently, and shield and healing, like very consistent, and Peppermint is just very slow. Never played her. I hear she's a marksman. She's just not all of that. She doesn't do a lot of damage. She misses a lot. Isn't really good. She did get a buff, but she just isn't all of that. I will leave her alone. I would put her here, Latte Cookie, but I'm leaving her alone for now. She did get a buff, and I will talk about her. I do see potential. I see something going on, but I really isn't all that, but I'm not going to get into that. I want to talk about the best cookies, the best of the best. I'm gonna fix this a little bit. It's a little bit messed up, but I'm just gonna fix it. Best cookie suited for their class, or the only one in their class, or the only one of their class, or comparable to the best. All right, which would be the this thing cookie, the water thing cookie versus the pudding cookie, right? Like they're both bruisers, and like it's like how is one better than the other? I think it depends on what mode you put them in. I think they're both really good, and I think they both really do good damage. I will look into her a little bit before I finish this list because she's brand new, but I think she's really good and has like she's basically a bruiser with control. So I think she's good. All right. Gonna put this cookie down. Okay. I'm just gonna put her down. She comes in clutch. Talisman, bacon, wait, what's her name? Jerky Cookie comes in clutch, honestly, and, she's really good. She does really good damage. She can completely turn the tables of a match, but I don't think she's a really good, is she comparable to Blueberry Cookie? No. No, she's not. If you are saying she is, you're lying. Blueberry Cookie has control, she has range, she has damage, she is tanky, and just Jerky Cookie doesn't have that range. She isn't tanky. She's good, but it's just like, yeah, you got Blueberry Cookie. Okay, if they start banning cookies, then yeah, she's one of those options that you can use. Sure, why not? But like, no. So that's basically like an A. If you were to say this is like an S, this is an A, this is that. You know what I mean? So let me just put Blueberry Cookie up. Blueberry Cookie, like I said, damage, range, control. She's everything. She's basically the best mage currently. Watermelon Soda Cookie is basically the best healer currently. At the moment, if we're gonna talk about Cheese Beret, did I already talk about Cheese Beret? I don't know. She has a lot of control. She has a lot of damage. She doesn't have a lot of range, but she has a lot of consistent attacks, which you don't usually see with marksman. Right now, I would use her, like I said, as opposed to Tiger Lily Cookie. And then you have Ice Pop Cookie. Ice Pop Cookie, he has a lot of control. I think his attacks are very slow, and I think they're predictable. And I think at some point there will be a better option. But because attacks go through walls, and you really do see really good Ice Pop players, might as well put them up there. I will say the placement of these cookies do matter, I think. So, yeah, they slightly matters, not so much. Cherry Cookie is the only bomber cookie currently, and I can completely see her being countered. Her damage is around 700 or 800, depending on how far you have her leveled up. I think there will be a better bomber cookie in the future, but right now she's the only bomber cookie, and bombers, like characters that can go over walls, have a lot of control. She may not be the best, or the best cookie. But if you want control, if you have a really good cherry, she is the one. She's the one at the moment. If you want good control, you need to use her. If you're really good at using her, use her. As much as I don't like whatever his name is, the biscuit guy. I mean, is he a biscuit or a cookie? What is he? A sugar cookie? I don't know. He's the only tank. Well, he's not the only tank. You have strawberry cookie, the strawberry crepe cookie, but I would rather you use him as opposed to strawberry crepe cookie. He's more tanky. He probably has more range, does more damage. Is very tanky. I think the smash attack, yeah, it's slow and it's really sucky. I really like them compared to crepe cookie. Sorry, crepe. Now I think that is all the cookies for the best tier. So let me go over it real quick. Blueberry cookie. That okay. Let's mage, support, bruiser, controller, marksman, thrower. Are there any other controllers that are like really good? No, okay. Alrighty. Again, option. Now I'm doing the second tier list. Not the second tier list. The second spot on the tier list is good option, but you still have better, but they are playable. Are these garbage? No. You would use these options if like someone's already one of the best cookies here, and on the top, or you're using them because they're still usable and they're really good, and why not? Or the map that they're on is for them and is the best. Okay, and every cookie is probably map dependent. This game isn't as map dependent as Brawlstars, but cookies can still be map dependent. All right, so they're viable in rank. I wouldn't be mad seeing them. I would be like, why not? So that would be Jerky Cookie. I think I already talked about Jerky Cookie. Jerky Cookie again doesn't have crazy range. She can turn the tables of a match. Can kill the whole entire team. She has with the ultimate, she's really ultimate dependent. She does a lot of damage with the ultimate. She's very speedy. She can get away from enemies a lot if you use her second what is it called? Second passive. She can dash twice. So that means she can evade a lot. Dark Coco Cookie is a really good bruiser. He can heal a lot. I was gonna put him in S, but I'm like, compared to the top, no. I think he is quote squishy, even though he's not, because he can heal. I think he can heal probably more than Pudding Cookie, but I think he just can't get enemies away from him. If you are very good at the game, then yeah, he's really good. But like as opposed to like the weird water cookie at the top, somebody's about to kill me. Let me look at her name real quick. Oh yeah, I was playing Brawl Stars. Somebody's gonna kill me because I'm not saying her name. What is her name?
Field magic is
Her name
for a reason.
is Cream Soda Cookie, and she's also a really old cookie. I think she's not a new cookie. And this guy is Madeleine cookie.
The secret.
Camembert cookie.
Oh,
Brie
darling.
cheese.
With these fists, I'll reshape everything.
And this one is cream soda cookie. So, as opposed to cream soda cookie, I just think Coco Cookie cannot get enemies away from him, which makes him more squishy. He ends up taking a lot of damage. This girl can push enemies away from her, which basically means she's tanking a lot more, and supporting the team a lot more. I think the movement speed is completely worth it. I would rather use that over wave attack. I don't care. I mean, maybe. And then, I think she's just really good. A 3 combo? I mean, yeah, I would use her over Coco Cookie. And like I said, I think just because of the way her abilities are set, it makes her more tanky than him. So that is why he is not at the top. The way her abilities are set, it makes her more tanky than him. So that is why he is not at the top. Who's also very tanky? Who's also very good? This thing right here, he's very tanky. Again, I'm not putting him up there because we have a literal tank at the top. And I would rather you use somebody else because his attacks are very slow, but he's still good. He's still good. You know what? I'm a little bit confused because of someone already placing cookies already on the list. So I'm a little bit confused because I don't think I was supposed to talk about him yet. It is this cookie here. So I'm just gonna ignore him, but I guess I said he was okay. So whatever. You also have another bruiser, which is bacon roll cookie. I don't know. I think I hear bacon roll cookie was absolutely broken, and compared to the cookies that we had at the time, yeah, I guess you could say she was broken, and she also probably did a lot of damage. I wasn't there, but I think she's very predictable. I think her attacks are very slow. I think she's just going to fall off completely. But if you use her, right, why not? She's still tanky. And look at her stats real quick. But she's still very tanky. She's a good bruiser. I just don't think she does a lot of damage. And like I said, she is predictable. You don't want a predictable cookie. Like, you can see her a mile away about to use her ultimate and jump. And it's just like, oh, yeah, I totally didn't see you coming. Let me see that, shield. You gotta use that shield. Vulnerability. Into the air. It's small. I don't know. I don't think she's all that. I really don't. The attack, 400.
Wherever the blade
This guy's also a bruiser? Oh, yeah. I mean, mine's is leveled up. No, they're the same level? Oh, they're both 400.
Come on.
400? No, he's doing more. So I don't think she's all of that. And look at her at level 4 and look at him at
Wherever
level
the
4.
blade leads.
He's doing 600, she's doing 400. He has more range than her. I don't think Bacon Roll Cookie is comparable to being on S. So, I hope you guys agree with that. I hope that makes sense. Like, I just do not see her as good as Pudding Cookie. But she is usable. She's very nice. Let's do this a little bit. Coordinated team. Let me put this girl probably down here. Why is she so low? Look at all the... Well, is she the only assassin? If she's the only assassin, then she probably can go in S, but I just feel like... You know what? If I haven't played her, I don't want to talk about her. But I do kind of see Bruiser cookies, some of them as assassins sometimes, especially Pudding Cookie. Is she the only assassin?
You are not prepared.
Let's see who's an assassin.
You wish to
Controller.
test the strength of my cake?
My
Assassin.
But
She's literally the only assassin.
Oh, darn.
I keep
Wherever the
seeing
blade
Bruisers
leads.
as assassins,
even
so
dread.
I wasn't thinking.
My crape fit, but
None
Oh,
dare to stand
who
before
was that assassin?
the waffle. I can take anyone
Peach
with my
Cookie.
bow staff.
Peach Cookie is an assassin.
Oh,
So who would I use?
do not
Peach Cookie
touch the
or...
tomes willy-nilly.
Jerky.
My daggers are hot and spicy.
Because this means that she could possibly go in S. But I hear she got a nerf. And I also think she's just very squishy. And I know I said, like, out of everyone in the class, like, for each class, like, out of everyone, there's at least one S tier. I'm a little bit conflicted.
Not anymore.
If you guys think she's doing that damage, then sure. What is that HP? I don't know. Wow, I didn't think about her. Well, because I didn't think about her, because I forgot assassins existed apparently, gonna add a new role, a new row for Cherry Pepper. Did it already get added?
This will be deleted once I start using my
my God.
brain and stop having my classism just because she's a common. She's actually pretty good. She might be power crept in the future because higher rarity assassins might do more damage.
Alright, so I'm gonna add a new row for Cherry Pepper because I didn't think about her and I didn't know assassins existed. You could tell I'm literally new gen. Guys, okay. Because that will also determine...
Bounty, mine's the highest.
Yeah, Chili Pepper Cookie can get from one area to the next area a lot. So,
Bounty,
you know, compared to Peach Cookie, I don't think Peach Cookie can get from one area to the other area very well, unless you are using
This is a hammer worth swinging.
her special skill, Peach Flurry. It is very far. It is very far. This is 11 seconds. And then this one, how many seconds is this one? This is no. This is 10 seconds. 10 seconds. Oh, 6 seconds twice. Yeah, she has way more mobility than Peach Cookie. So
I'm embarrassed because you can obviously tell that her dash range is extremely short. So I don't know where to place her. Unless her damage, I think she has more consistent damage, so that would put her higher than Peach Cookie. And you can use something else for mobility, probably not that second special, but if you know what you're doing or if you want to, maybe. This is not really a character guide, so whichever one works, whichever one gives really good mobility. All of her specials seem to have some sort of dash and have like decent mobility, and I would argue say more damage consistently than Peach Cookie, which would place her in S.
I think I do feel more confident in putting Peach Cookie in the good option, but you still have better tier. And I'm kind of iffy about what is it? Chili pepper. So maybe maybe my list is flawed. Maybe it's very flawed. Let's delete this one. I don't know. How do I delete it? Delete row, clear. Uh-oh. Ooh, I don't know how to delete it. It's just gonna sit there? Wow, that's crazy. Wow. Okay. Oh, it's right there, I think. Delete row. Did I just delete a whole row of cookies? Where is Licorice Cookie? I'm actually going crazy. Wow. And I could have deleted it right here. Okay. I guess I'm going to have to do this again. Oh my god. So I'm actually gonna scream, bro. I did not want to do all of that, but at least the list is more organized. Oh my god. Oh my god. Like, I wanted this to be over with, bro. Holy cow. Oh my god, I got a headache, bro. Okay. Alright, let me adjust this ranking a little bit. Oh my god. That made me so mad. Okay. Again, I don't really like Cheese Beret's range. I think there's gonna be a better marksman in the future. To call an assassin squishy is dumb. Who said that? I didn't say that. Oh, an assassin is squishy? No way! So she's going in S. Yeah, and I think she's more consistent than, Peach Cookie. Peach Cookie is waiting for her ultimate. I mean, she does good damage, but I just think she gets clapped. Yeah, and Chili Pepper Cookie can jump in, she can jump out, she can also heal very good. Well, I don't know, but she can heal herself, so I don't know, I'm gonna just put Chili Pepper Cookie in S. My god. Viable in rank. I think we're missing a tier, actually. So, let me delete C tier, delete row, This one's supposed to be a row for something. For coordinated teams. So where is that? Yeah, I was missing a tier. So, or is this? I don't know. I'll decide while I do this. So, I'll see whatever heck that was supposed to be. I feel like I'm missing a tier. Slushy Cookie was not in the bottom tier until I redid this. And you may be wondering why her damage is so good. I think she's predictable. I used her ultimate. Her ultimate makes her stuck in one spot. And yeah, Blueberry Cookie is kind of the same. I don't know. I think Blueberry Cookie has more movement in her ultimate. And I just don't see people hit very well with Slushy Cookie. Slushy Cookie has good damage. I would just rather you use someone else as opposed to her. She has okay damage. The only damage is her ultimate. What is she, a marksman? Is she a marksman? Bro, I don't feel like going into the game to figure out if she's a marksman. Out of all the marksmen, she has to be like the worst marksman. I would get if she was something else, but are you serious right now? She better not be a marksman. Come to see if she's a marksman, because if she's a marksman, then she's I can't say that word. She's a marksman. She is a marksman. Let me equip her real quick. I've played her before. Oh, she actually got some range. My brain told me it was like half of this. But it still isn't a lot. But it's something. And then her ultimate, it looks really goofy, and it's, I don't know, is it slower in game? Like in like a round? Or is that like how fast she goes? And there's a bit of lag too, and I think it can easily be messed up. And then what is this? Her jump isn't very far to me. I'm not hating on you, girl. I'm sorry. And then what is this? Heal stack. Freeze. Oh, the freeze is good. You know what? I'm sorry for putting her so low. I'm gonna actually have to probably adjust things a little bit. And then this is damage every second. And then this is a clone. Someone's clone?
You know what they say.
So that's like double damage? No, those are... Oh, okay. And in a row, it's seven times instead of 5 times. Oh, okay. And then,
become Sugar Swan's entourage.
that is not a lot. Arrow in the direction, continuous damage to enemies, and reducing movement speed.
My dream is to become Sugar Swan's entourage.
That is very small. I've seen it in game. I've seen it. 30 seconds. This is 12 seconds.
Dream big and sweet.
8 seconds. Oh my god, I hate tier list. She's not doing the damage like she used to, right? Oh my god, that's 500. I'm not hating that compared to 1,000. And she's supposed to be a marksman. Marksman is supposed to be long range and doing heavy damage. She has mid range and doing mid damage. At least it's consistent, so that's what makes it different, because marksmen have like slower reloads. Hers is like a lot faster. And then like you have like Beret Cookie. Although I think Beret Cookie is better than her, because she's also consistent.
Find out if I can shoot.
And her range. Oof. You know what? They both got just about the same range. She's more consistent. I would argue she has more control. Compared to Slushy Cookie.
I'm training to become the... I'll shoot arrows just like
So,
Wind Archer Cookie.
I'm going to go over this. So I really don't know. I think her damage now isn't as good. So that is what's making her probably not a good option. And I think it's also because you have better. So is that reasonable? If you don't think that's reasonable because like you think her damage is actually really good, or you think even though there's better options or more options, she's still viable in rank. Alright, and then the supposed tier that's supposed to be here. It's going to be in white, actually. Great choice, but in a coordinated team, and there are better options. They also probably have weak points, but I'm not going to get into that. There are better options. So, who should go here? Who do you think should go here? I'm going to be talking about my favorite cookie, and I think he's a great choice. In a coordinated team, I think he has a lot of control. The issue with him is that all of his attacks are very slow. They are very slow. I play him all the time. I have 1,000 trophies on him. His attacks are very slow. I don't care. And I would go over all of these cookies, skills, and abilities in depth, but I do not feel like it. His attacks are very slow. I think the slow on him, the 50% slow, is overpowered. He's one of those cookies that you don't have to buy the skills for when you're playing, like, in a team. If you're playing in a team. I don't want to get into it. His ultimate also has a slow, so you're stacking slow, getting over about 100% slow on enemies. Alright, and his minions also counter throwers or squishy cookies, so I think it's a good choice. If you have a coordinated team, if you know what you're doing, sure. He's a great choice. You still have better options. He's not as fast. I would use, if I liked him, I would use the pop cookie, what's his name? Ice pop cookie, more than the licorice cookie. I just think licorice cookie is outdone because of the speed. At least he's tanky. He also does not have an evade. So you have to know what you're doing. You know what I mean? So I think he takes a little bit more skill. I've seen her in tournaments. I've seen Latte Cookie in tournaments. Again, she's, to me, not a great choice, but you can use her in coordinated teams. And I think where she is somewhat viable would be like the Crasher. Am I still able to look at the thing? Okay. She's viable in Castle Crasher and Drop the Beat. Why? Because she can float in the air. Right? And which also means she literally cannot be attacked, but she's still stacking things. She can also possibly be good in the jelly bean thing. While, like, she's in the air, she can do things in the air. I think she can also drop her ultimate in the air. She got a buff, too. So basically, she's helping the team by staying on the turtle, but also she's not taking damage. So she's kind of a bit of a, threat, I guess. She's also on Drop the Beat, being a little bit of a, I guess, harasser? I don't know, because you can't attack her, right? She's basically invulnerable. She's doing things, and she's also kind of a thrower, so she has very mild control buttons, not very far. So I think she's an okay choice, but you would have to be in a coordinated team for it to be something. Who else would be here? Well, maybe this tier list shouldn't exist at this point, you know, like maybe I just shouldn't even have it be existing. I think he's a good Bruiser. No, he's not in S tier though. I think he's a good Bruiser though. He is very tanky. He's probably tankier than Chocolate Cookie. He's very, 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 very tanky. He takes a lot of damage. He does a lot of damage. He can basically grab them and stun them and beat them to a pulp. Possibly even a counter to Blueberry Cookie. So, yeah. He basically has a stun and he just bobbles them in the head like, bah, bah, bah. So, yeah, I think because of that mild control, I think he's really good. Probably doesn't have as much control as Bacon Roll Cookie. So I'm a little conflicted on who should be a little bit higher, who you should invest in more, but I think she has more control than him. And I think he's just more tankier than her, and can live longer than Chocolate Cookie. But he's a good choice. He's a good choice. I think he maybe has a heal or something. I have him. I haven't played him. I've seen a really good one though. I want to see if he
Not
can
even worth
win,
a swing.
and if so, how far. He's hard to get away from. I think. Wow. Cooldown recovery.
One day.
Yeah, he can
I'll
really
claim
just
the
knock you
top of
out, really.
lactose.
So I think he is a good choice. I didn't think he was that good at first until I started reading him earlier and seeing gameplay, but he is pretty good. He's more of a solo kind of guy, but that would put him lower. He's more of a solo kind of guy, but he's still good because Bacon Roll Cookie can attack multiple enemies, Chocolate Cookie can attack multiple enemies, and that weird pineapple guy can attack multiple enemies. And this guy is mainly a guy who's attacking one enemy, but I think his ultimate like attack multiple or something. So he's a one-on-one kind of guy, but if you really want to get rid of like a certain cookie, he will get it done. Stay away from him. All right. Another cookie. Who should it be? Should I put her here? I don't know. As a marksman, because it's between these two. Either that or this whole tier just needs to go. I don't know. They're both interesting. She has the range. She does not. She has the damage when it comes to main attack. She has semi-damage. I don't know if it's more than her or less than her, but yeah. You know what? I'm gonna put her here. I'm gonna put her up there. There you go. Viable and rank. You need to be in a coordinated team. So I was gonna talk about cheese cookie. Cheese, what's her name? I'm sorry. I'm forgetting their names.
Outdoor cleanup.
Okay, string cheese cookie. She has control. With her turret. Her turret is really good. You kind of want to use the one that can go over walls. She's really good on like castle crashers and drop the beat. You can use her on a lot of modes. I don't think you need to be in a coordinated team with her. I think she has okay damage. I don't like her range. I like the pushback. And so I think she's an okay and a nice cookie. I personally don't like her, but I think she is usable and I think she is good. I think she kind of fell off, but I think she still is a good choice. So she's viable in rank, and yeah, I do think she needs to be in a coordinated team or like a really good team pick, but like she's still good. Now on to Tiger Lily Cookie. Tiger Lily, I said I was conflicted. I was conflicted on her because all the cookies at the top can absolutely clap her butt. Like, okay, clap her, like, completely, like, take her out. Blueberry Cookie kills her. Pudding Cookie kills her. Beret Cookie kills her. Soda Cookie kills her. Tray Cookie, you're done. Okay, and even the cookies in the good option tier can take her out pretty good. Because all those cookies are really tanky. We have like the game with a lot of tanky cookies. Okay, and I just think she can't handle it. I've seen some really good players. I think she's really good on drop the beat because, like I said, there's not a lot of cookies with really good range. She's one of the few marksmen with really good range. But I just think her ultimate is really weird. She has to jump on the enemy for it, and I think marksmen are not supposed to be that close. And by the time she jumps on them, I mean, usually she's jumping on people who are very hurt, and I think she also has like a shield of 10%. But you know who has a shield of 20%? Blueberry Cookie. Basically, a lot of these cookies up here just have more shield than her. So it's really weird making a marksman cookie go close range, right? Her ultimate also does damage when she jumps on them, but like I just don't think she's okay. Okay, she's still a nice choice if you know what you're doing. She's still a nice choice if you have a coordinated team. She's good on drop the beat. Bacon Milk Cookie also has like a shield of 20%. All of these cookies like in the good option tier are like really tanky and just take her out. If you know what you're doing, use her. She's a nice cookie and I love her. Conflicted. conflicted. You know what? I'm gonna put him right there. I'm gonna put him right there. He is he's okay. I think he can slightly counter Cherry Cookie, but I don't think he's as tanky though. I don't think he's as tanky. I don't think he is as much of a threat. And I'm talking about
The waffle bots are my friends and family.
Crape Cookie. You also, like I said, you have another tank. And who's a better tank? You have Madeleine Cookie. So he's an S tier, right? So let me see if I need to move Strawberry Cookie's spot. Damage per second, you'd probably be better off with like this one or this one. It depends.
Let me inspect your
It's a
circuitry.
slow bot. People can get away from the bot very easily. So you would probably pick like the what is this one?
Let me inspect
It's
your
a very
circuitry.
slow bot. So I guess you can pick the damage per second. No, they're never going to be in it though. That's the thing. His bot is super slow.
Just why are cookies so crispy and
Good
frail?
range though. Good range compared to maybe Madeleine. I don't know. How far is Madeleine's range?
By my blade, you shall be vanquished.
Melee. It's very close range. Like he has to be very, very close.
My crape fist
But this
can
one
smash
can
anything.
be a little bit farther. 8 seconds. I also think it's like a little bit weird to aim. And it has a
Do you
pushback.
know how cookies are made?
But you're a tank. You'd be better off with like the reduced damage one. Personally, since he's a tank
Just why are cookies
and
so
he's
crispy and
supposed to
frail?
take damage, and they're not going to be able to do damage. The bot just doesn't do anything. And you just gotta kind of kill him if you can. Level 6. You're a tank. No shields. No shields.
I'm
No,
training to
My sword shall bring us victory.
no damage reduction. And
The
Crape
light
Cookie is reliant
illuminates
on
everyone.
if he is able
This is
to
fair.
aim at the enemy. And this one, he can just tap a button and he is resistant, like damage reduction. And then this guy has a shield.
It is
Yeah, I don't know. I
dishonorable to
think
attack
he
when not ready.
outdoes Crape Cookie. And Crape Cookie, yeah, sounds really good on Castle Crashers, but he's so slow that, and the bot is so slow
What
that
a
like
day to be the
you'd be
Knight
better off
Commander.
using everyone else in S tier, and everyone else in S tier completely crumbles Crape Cookie. If you know what you're doing, good option. If they starting to ban
What a
characters
day
in
to be
rank,
the
which I'm
Knight
not at the high rank
Commander.
yet, then yeah, sure. If you really want to tank, but like you still have better options, and this guy can like teleport essentially, and I don't think Crape has
It is
forms
dishonorable
of
to
movement,
attack when not
and
ready.
for a tank to have this much movement, I mean, yeah, very predictable, very obvious that he's coming down, but like it doesn't matter. He's just there to add some pressure and some shield and to take damage.
What a day to be the Knight Commander.
So 1 second. This is 9 seconds. 9 seconds. And then this one is
The
I played
waffle
him a
bots
little
are my
bit.
friends
Like
and family.
a decent amount of playtime. 9 seconds. 10 seconds. Push back. He's hardly aiming that. I don't know. I think it depends. It truly depends. So I would put there are better options. There are better options. So I just think they're really slow. I actually saw, I was like, I don't like Coffee Cookie. Coffee Cookie, actually pretty good. He's kind of like Blueberry Cookie. He can teleport, he can get in their face. He has a ability to throw the enemies in the air and also suck them in his ultimate. And when you use the 3rd level of the ultimate, they are thrown in the air. When they are thrown in the air, you can then teleport to them and do more damage. So, I think he does a lot of damage. So, I will put him in a good option, but you still have better, which the better option would be Blueberry Cookie. Now, if you already have a Blueberry Cookie on the team, or you want to use a mage, then you can use him. But I feel like that would make the team a little bit weird. But sure, why not? His attacks are slow. I don't like that. They did get a buff to make them faster. I really do love the I love the puddle. That's nice. You can give him the vision gear. So like when they step on the puddle, they already take damage. In most cookies, they step on it. It's an accident. So when you add the vision gear to it, it's like more sight, right? But not many people might use it, but I mean, you can. Yeah, sure. You can also use the vision gear or cherry cookie, by the way. It's really nice. Why not? And this guy, I'm a little bit conflicted. I'm gonna go over him real quick because I've played him. I think I did play him. And people were like, what is so bad about a cookie that can grab? He might go up here, not gonna lie. But let me look at him real quick. I think he, you know what?
How cookies are
I have
made?
a reason as to why he's in that tier.
You
I
wish
think
to
he's
test
really
the
good. If you
strength
know
of
what
my
you're doing,
cake arm?
he is really, really good. If you are very confident in grabbing, then yeah, use him. I don't think it's bad. I don't think his damage is bad. Mildly
cakes
squishy.
deserve a place in this
He's
world.
a controller. Not much control actually. I think his ultimate stuns though. At first I thought he was a bruiser. Is there a stun? Yeah, there's a stun. So for that, I think that is kind of good. It helps him add some control. He's quick too. I think he's very quick. This also has a stun. So
Cakes deserve a place in this world.
the stun, 2 second stun, 2 second. Probably. Ooh. It probably. There's also 2 seconds. And a lifesteal? So why would you use this one? Because of the bleed? And for how many seconds? They don't say how many seconds the bleed is for, so you'd probably use the lifesteal.
Oh, look at the time. Siobhan, come on,
And
boy.
then-
Time for a walk.
You can use the stun for the control. You know
Cakes
what?
deserve a place in this world.
What tier was this going? I don't think he's bad. I don't think he's bad. I can argue, like, a coordinated team, because, like, I don't know, like, a coordinated team would be, like, you take cherry bomb cookie, or a beret cookie, or, let's say, no, how about this? You take, pudding cookie, and he's in a bush, and you're with your teammate, and
He's like, okay, my ultimate is ready. I'm gonna grab the enemy. You trust this guy with all your life. And even though I'm very predictable, unless I'm in a bush, I'm gonna grab him, and the whole team is just gonna jump this one individual. Yay!
yeah, sure, he doesn't have a lot of mobility. You know who does have a lot of mobility? Camembert, I think. Camembert has a lot of mobility, actually. And Camembert is that one guy who's gonna help your teammates jump. Even though he's a booster, he really helps your teammates jump a certain cookie. That's why I said that, like, he's really good at going against blueberry cookie.
You came to see me? Don't waste
So
my
I'm a little bit
time.
conflicted. He's also really tanky. More tanky than, what's his name? Redvelvet cookie.
You came to see me?
Cooldown recovery.
Don't waste my time.
20%. Both the target and himself cannot move and
I'll
skills. This
claim
is
the
the
top
target
of
of
lactose.
and then he can stack it and do it again and again and again and again. And the enemy cannot move. It's basically a stun. But
I won't
it's
settle
only
this
for one
seat.
individual. And then, like, what brings Velvet Cookie is that, like, the ultimate is... Oh! It's AoE. Slam to the ground.
One day,
So this
I'll
is basically...
claim the top of lactose.
This is basically Red Velvet Cookie's stun, but it still is only one
One
enemy.
day, I'll
The
claim
first
the
enemy,
top
though.
of lactose.
So that's what makes him different from Red Velvet. Red Velvet can probably stun every single person there. Smash the ground, launch enemies in the air for 5 seconds.
You came to see me?
Cannot.
Don't
Both
waste
the
my
target
time.
and self cannot move. Only that one individual. And he jumps pretty far. Well, slides. He has movement.
I won't settle for this.
More movement than Redvelvet. Mid-range, mid-range, mid-range. Melee. 3 consecutive attacks. Very
One
tanky.
day, I'll claim it.
Oh man. Should he be in the same
Cake
team as
Legion,
Red Velvet?
your time has
I'm
come.
not saying Red Velvet's bad. I'm saying is Red Velvet good enough to go up? How's a 2-second stun?
Not even worth a swing.
This is the mobility. 11 seconds.
Even drenched in jam, my blade will
seconds.
never
Ooh.
rust.
They really put them really close and very similar. So if you like one cookie, you can probably use one of the other.
Time to show what an
If you use
enforcer's
one,
really made of.
you probably won't see much of a difference. 30 seconds. Fist. 0.8 seconds. And you know who has a slower
Even
attack?
drenched in
Who is
jam.
very reliant on his teammates?
You wish to test the
He's
strength
very
of my
reliant on his
cake
teammates.
arm?
So, he's doing this to add control. I think, because he's more reliant than, he's more reliant than Camembert Cookie. His whole job is to get the whole team to jump them. Well, I don't know. Ooh. Whole job is to get the him to stun the whole team, I guess. And then this guy is being able to take the damage and then deal with the whole team slightly. But also, I think he also encourages the team to jump at least like 3 individuals also, even though the other 2 are not being stunned. There are better options. Slash in rank. Alright. I'm gonna leave him right there. He's usable. If you're good at the game, if you have a good team, you can do it. I'm also a little bit conflicted on this cookie here. I would probably move her down, but I'm gonna leave her right there. I also don't know much about this guy. I guess I should look into him too before I finish up this list. Is there any other cookies? Is there like one more cookie at the bottom? No, I got all the cookies. Is there one more cookie at the bottom? Okay. And then this guy. I played him. I said I played him. I don't think I got a lot of trophies on him though. And then 7 seconds. It's a charge. The charge up does a lot of damage. It does a splash damage.
Ooh, those waves are looking prime today.
Enemies compared to tanks like him, I think he has more surrounding damage. He can really take up the whole team. He's really, really tanky though. So I think he's in a good spot. He was really hard to kill when I went against him in rank, and I've seen a really good one. Yeah, he's really tanky. He'd probably be better off with the shield, not the life percent. But how many seconds? They don't say how many seconds. If you're really doing the math, then maybe this one's better. Maybe this one's better. But so I think because of his tankiness and because of his AoE, I guess, he's really good. The charge AoE, and then his ultimate is like smash, 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 AoE, multiple damaging targets. I think he's really good. So I feel oopsie daisy. I feel confident in my tier list. Completely confident in my tier list. If you say otherwise, that is cool. You can tell me why. And then I think there's going to be a new cookie in 4 days.
Okay, so I decided to come back and adjust the list last minute. I'm going to keep Chili Pepper at the top because tier lists are still saying that she's still really good, but later down the line, she's definitely going to be power crept. But I think I was too mean on Red Velvet. I'd move him up, and I would move her down. I don't know. I would move her down. Is she still a good choice? Yes, but I would move Red Velvet up. But that's all the adjustments that I would make to the list. There you go.